Rent the Runway is expanding its brick-and-mortar presence through a new deal with Neiman Marcus in a partnership that offers something valuable to both. The successful rent-a-dress online upstart will increase its offline presence and access for its large customer base, and the deluxe department store gets access to the upwardly mobile millennial shopper who's been notoriously hard to pin down. Here to tell us more is WSJ fashion columnist Christina Binkley. Hi, Christina. Great to see you.
Hi, Tanya.
So this really seems like such a smart move for both companies. Can you tell us what the plan is exactly?
Yeah, it shocked me when I first heard about it. So there's the first one is going to be in San Francisco, then a 3,000 square foot store within Neiman Marcus there in downtown San Francisco. There's going to be rentable clothes from Rent the Runway and a mix of things that you can buy from Neiman Marcus.
Amazing. Now, we know that Rent the Runway has been such a hit since two Harvard Business School grads, Jennifer Hyman and Jennifer Fleiss, started in 2009. I'm a fan. I'll admit that I've rented plenty of stuff from Rent the Runway. How many members does it now have?
It's huge. I've got 6 million members. And Tanya, they're young. The average age is 29 compared to 51 for Neiman Marcus. So it's a completely different segment of the fashion market.
So this customer pool sounds like the holy grail for a high-end department store that does fine with the mothers, but is really itching to get to that loyal younger shopper, right, Christina? Why have these young women been so elusive?
Yeah, that's the key to so many industries right now, and retail is really one of them. Younger women, younger men too, but this is a venture that's aimed at women. They really shop completely differently than their mothers did. They don't go to stores. They're staying online. They're sharing information online, talking to their friends online about what they're buying, and they really don't want to spend on fashion the way their mothers did. They're spending on food, going out, they're spending on trips and experiences, and they're buying cheaper fast fashion to own.
So Neiman Marcus says, hey, let's get them in the store one way or the other and sell them accessories. Now, this came about, interestingly, because one of the co-founders of Rent the Runway already had a relationship or a mentorship with one of the owners of Neiman Marcus. Is that right?
Yeah, Jennifer Hyman was one of the co-founders. She was at Harvard Business School looking for a job in 2008. Remember what a bad year that was to look for a job?
Yes.
Bad year. And she met with Jim Gold hoping that she would. He was at Bergdorf Goodman at the time. She was hoping that she might hook on there somehow. And he said, nobody's going to be hiring. She mentioned she had this interesting idea for a venture, and she'd bought the website, renttherunway.com. And he said, this is just the time to go for it. And he says 3 months later, she'd raised $3 million.
Amazing. What a great story. All right, so let's take a look at what a Rent the Runway customer might experience at Neiman's. Let's break it down. So she comes in to buy an Alexis top, for instance, and then a stylist might show her these shoes, pants, and a bag to complete the look. Is that how it works?
That's exactly right, and might slip in a little bit of makeup or cosmetics.
Oh, why not? Okay, so here's another example. Rent this Marquesa dress, buy the Nancy Gonzalez bag, and the Manolo pumps, or so the stylist hopes.
Exactly, or so the stylist hopes.
And then you rent the Saloni jacket, buy the Joe jeans, and the Saint Laurent shoes. But now, here is my question, because the accessories that they've chosen here to show us how this works are quite expensive. And I'm wondering whether a young lady who comes in to rent a dress wants to spend $2,000 for a high-end designer accessory.
Yeah, I think you put your finger on the risk here. It seems to me more likely that they're going to buy the Spanx, the underpinnings, the cosmetics, things like that are less expensive, at least at first. But one of the things that Neiman Marcus is hoping here is that these customers are going to grow, and as they grow older, grow into higher spending customers, which of course, quite frankly, while young people are the holy grail for the luxury industry right now, quite frankly, most women don't grow into high spending until a little later in life.
So this is just sort of a method of luring them in, kind of enticing them with offerings, but they don't really expect them to necessarily buy the Valentino bag for $3,000.
I don't know. They may expect to sell it. I'm not sure that the Valentino bag is going to be the first one out the door. It might be the Spanx.
That's right. There you go. Thank you so much, Christina, for that.
My pleasure.